on the 4th anniversary of PIC TV. We have shared many programs and given voices to the voiceless. I am excited about my upcoming podcast on PIC TV, The Important Things, which airs this month. Dr. Evans, we are eternally grateful for your continuous dedication and the impact that you have made on informing, connecting, and assisting the next generation of content creators. We pray for you continuously. I am Dr. Cece, aka the Lady of Wisdom, a PIC TV manager from Jackson.
Hey Dave, this is Brian Mitchell, man. I just wanted to give you a shout out on your 4th anniversary with the PIC TV Network, PIC TV Network. It's incredible to see all the positive programming that you all are doing on Roku. Keep up the great work, man, and know I always have your back. Take care of yourself, man. God bless and much success.
Happy 4th anniversary.
The PIC Network from Germany.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Kyle. Happy 4th anniversary to PIC TV Network. Keep going.
Happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4 years.
There you go.
Happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4.
Here you go. Happy anniversary, PIC TV Network. 4-year anniversary. We made it. Hey, nothing but love. Here we go, folks.
Hi, everybody. It's Michelle, the computer lady with the PIC TV Network. I'd like you to join me and my guest as we discuss the topic of the importance and power of reading. Every week, I'm going to be bringing a new guest as we dive deep into why our kids don't read and ways that we can help them. Stay tuned.
Hey, my friends, this is David Evans, president of the PIC TV Network. I want you to join us on this Black Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we celebrate the 4th anniversary of the PIC TV Network. We're going to have awards that you're going to enjoy watching on your television screen. The PIC TV Network Global Award, the PIC TV Network Community Heroes Award, and the PIC TV Network Mega Awards. It's going to be amazing. We want you to join in 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your computer, laptop, or your phone. You can watch us 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the PIC TV Network 4th anniversary. We'll see you on the big screen. All right, everybody, this is David Evans from the nation's capital, President PIC TV Network, along with my co-host, award-winning, looking for that trophy, award-winning Michelle Cox, who is the first business manager, and she is also my assistant. She does everything, PIC TV Network, family and friends around the world. We're going to talk about the 4th anniversary, part 2. We did one segment. This is our next segment. Michelle, how you doing today?
I am feeling amazing and blessed. We had a wonderful segment last night as we talked about where we started from, where we're going, and some of the people that we've loved and lost, and also voting this season. So it was amazing, and just glad to be celebrating 4 years. 4 years.
4 years.
That is absolutely outstanding.
We got some people popping and watching now. It's Black Friday when we come on, folks, for our officially 4th anniversary. Michelle, let's go back to that first interview you had with me, or I had with you on the Spotlight interview. I had nobody on but you. This was my first person coming on doing a broadcast. And after the broadcast, Michelle, tell the world what you said.
Well, I told you. I wanted to be involved with this network. And you asked me, you said, well, I can't pay you. I was like, I didn't ask you that. I asked you how we could get this positive network up off the ground, how we could bring people positive broadcasting, a family-oriented station where the kids can watch without a problem. The adults have really good programs that show us in the way we are, not the way that regular networks show us. And we got boots on the ground and got to work.
Yeah.
I started making donations to make sure that we could stay on the air. And then other people started coming in, and it's evolved.
Yeah. And I
When
can
I started,
remember.
we had about, I think we started with 50,000, went to a million relatively within that year or two. And now I think we're on a 3 million mark and headed to 4 million on Roku.
Yes.
So this has been a phenomenal rise for us.
Yeah.
The
And
one thing about being black owned and black operated is we're culturally based. It's not that we don't appreciate others' culture. It's just the fact that a lot of times when you see us on other networks, you always hear about the negative things instead of what things that we're really doing. Some of the events that we're doing, some of the ways that we're uplifting our community. And that's one of the reasons I cherish the PIC TV network.
yeah, people love you, Michelle. They say they can listen to you all day long. So let's talk about some of the people we first brought on. Dr. When we first came on the air, Monique and Delano, we were in on an app, a big app at that time. I'm not going to say the name of it because of copyrights. And you said, I got a person I want to bring on. Talk about Delano.
Well, Donald Johnson is an author and he's a public speaker, and he's doing some great things around mindset. He also works with Les Brown,
That's right.
and he talked about, you know, being talented and broken, how that doesn't go together, that whole oxymoron. And so he is in one of the spaces that I'm in, and I was like, he would be phenomenal for Club. I mean, he would be phenomenal for the PIC TV network. He would be phenomenal to come here and you guys have a conversation. And you had a great interview with him, Dr. Evans. It was spectacular. And those kinds of connections are what we've been building. Delano, his wife Monique, they're actually working on some other projects. I hope to get them both back on here really soon because, again, positive culture building. That's what they're doing. And that's what we're doing here on the PIC TV network.
And that was one of my first interviews. I didn't know, I was wet behind the ears. You had to tell me to breathe, take your time, let them talk. You taught me some things, Michelle. Then we had on Safe Light, the president of Safe Light. Remember her? She came on. You got her on. Isaac Hayes II.
Well, the thing about it is, it's the quality of people, not just the quantity. We want people that people see, but they don't see. Because if you're not on social media, if you're not on Instagram, you're not on YouTube or other things, some of these people you might have some knowledge of. But we wanted to bring you these top quality interviews for people that you've heard about and wanted to get to know more about. And that was really important as we started the PIC TV Network's journey.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Michelle, I was leaning on you so much. Then we started Hello American, and we came on, Michelle. I think we did almost 50 shows because we were doing 3 shows. Me, you, Patty from New York. We did reconnecting the generation, the food shortage. We had so many shows we did. We first started out, Michelle, and we were consistently coming on every week. But one of the greatest shows I ever, and I always talk to you about it, people say, you said that again, but Tyree Nichols, the one who passed away, I always say this to you, Michelle, because that show was scripted by heaven. And we came on and said, it's a tragedy that he passed away the way that he did. I said, Michelle, we're going to do a show tonight, me and you. You ready? You said, yes, but only one condition. I will not say nothing negative about his life and about what happened. Again, tell the world, Michelle, why you said that.
Well, you can go anywhere and find negative programming. You could have seen the brutalization of what happened to that young man that day. But his life was more than that moment. If you think about how he loved his mother, how he loved skateboarding, nature, he worked, he was successful in his career. Why would we denigrate his memory by talking about just the incident instead of the whole person? That's the difference about our positive programming. We want to give you a backdrop on the positive life of this young man. And I wasn't going to get on here and do anything other than that. And that was the premise when we talked that day. I was like, no, we're not going to bring up the negative because he was more than that little moment, little blip in time.
Yeah,
So, Dr. Evans, you agreed, and we had a phenomenal show.
that's one of those shows you cannot duplicate. That was a script written from heaven, and you guys can watch it again on PIC TV Spotlight YouTube. It was a dedication we did. The roll-ins was amazing. We had a little something from the Washington Post, and Michelle, it was just one of those moments in history that we can't do another one like that. That was a script from heaven. I also want to talk about Dr. Rowland. We also got to give him some love, who's in heaven watching right now. He helped save my life because in the midst of COVID, I was getting ready to take some medicine, Michelle, and I named the medicine to him. And he said, Dr. Evans, don't take that medicine. And I called GW and said that medicine was for people who had blood clots, and I didn't have blood clots. So they wrote me the wrong prescription. So he told me not to take it before I even, and he said, don't take that. That's not going to do anything to help your body. And talk about Dr. Rowland and what he meant to us in all of our programs and shows, and how you came to introduce him to the world of PIC TV.
Well, I met Dr. Rowland through Delano Johnson, as a matter of fact. I heard him speak, and this amazing man has over 6 degrees. He's a virologist, a microbiologist. He's was a veteran, military officer, and a surgeon. He's worked in remote locations like in the jungle, helping in Africa with dengue fever and all these other wonderful things. And at the time, he was a professor at Shorter College. He dedicated his life in service, not only to us, to the military, but to making sure he was helping the babies. In Africa, they call him Dr. Chocolate. In South America, he's done so many wonderful things. And we were getting ready to produce a show called Rolling with Doc. The day before he passed, I actually spoke with him because I wrote a book called Mommy Our Virus is Smart that will be out soon. But he's one of the protagonists right there in that book, because the little boy sees him on TV and says, hey, there's a brown man that looks like me. And he thought it was phenomenal. I sent it to him, and we were going to go on a book tour with it. And then suddenly he passed away. I'll never forget, because he was going to be part of that positive programming. He was going to do programming on why we should have better health outcomes, why Black men should get these types of checkups, different medications that are good for us and not good for us. Unfortunately, his life was cut short, but we remember all the wonderful things that he's done to help us, not only here on the network, but to help people around the world. Dr. Evans?
Yeah, I think about Dr. Rowland and how you called me that morning, just teary, because some people, when they leave this planet, they should never be forgotten. And speaking of Dr. Rowland and all of those shows he did for us, he didn't charge us a dime. He could have had, his presentations could have ran from $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 for presentation. Didn't charge us one dime. He was faithful to coming on PIC TV Network. Again, his shows will never be forgotten. They will be in our archives and histories, and we honor him and his legacy and his family, because you always give a shout out to his wife and his family. And I want to thank God for the opportunity that we had to showcase him on PIC TV Network. Speaking about another person that we love so much, John Amos. We have a commercial that we have from him. We're going to be playing that real soon. When you think about John Amos, who gave us, before he left this planet, a PIC TV network promo, what do you think about when you think about John Amos, Michelle?
Well, as I spoke to everybody last night, but if you didn't see that broadcast, John Amos was our first cultural TV dad. Even though they showed the struggles of a family living in the inner city, they showed a representation of a positive father figure in the home. And it broke the stereotypes of what media has been portraying us as, because there are a lot of Black men that show up every day for their family. And John Amos, along with Esther Rolle was like, no, I'm not doing this if we don't have the positive male role model in this broadcast, because that is the real truth in Black America. Black men don't just walk off from their kids. Black men support. Black men go to basketball games, football games, soccer games. They support and they uplift the community. And that's the example that John Amos gave us in good times. He also showed that he was a community dad. He showed that loving and forgiving, even when, I don't know if you remember this one, Dr. Evans, when JJ got shot by the little guy in the community, but this guy didn't have a father. And what he did with that kid was like, nah, I'm not going to attack you because I understand what not having a father's like. When you look at that type of positive programming, those things, that's the legacy that John Amos left with us. Also, he's gone on to play in other movies on Broadway, phenomenal actor, and Mr. John Amos and Mr. Amos's family. Rest in power, and we salute all the positive things that John Amos brought, not only to television, but to the lives of so many Americans and people around the world that know him.
Yeah, it was a historical moment, all the things that we've done. And what he left for PIC TV Network was just something that we will always keep in our history, in our archives, our anniversary. We will always salute John Amos. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, Dr. Evans. On behalf of the Lady of Wisdom Publishing Company and all of our writers, we salute and congratulate you on the 4th anniversary of PIC TV. We have shared many programs and given voices to the voiceless. I am excited about my upcoming podcast on PIC TV, The Important Things, which airs this month. Dr. Evans, we are eternally grateful for your continuous dedication and the impact that you have made on informing, connecting, and assisting the next generation of content creators. We pray for you continuously. I am Dr. Cece, aka the Lady of Wisdom, a PIC TV manager from Jackson.
Hey Dave, this is Brian Mitchell, man. I just wanted to give you a shout out on your 4th anniversary with the PIC TV Network, PIC TV Network. It's incredible to see all the positive programming that you all are doing on Roku. Keep up the great work, man, and know I always have your back. Take care of yourself, man. God bless and much success.
Happy 4th anniversary.
The PIC network from Germany.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Kyle. Happy 4th anniversary to PIC TV Network. Keep going.
Happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4 years.
There you go.
Happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4.
Here you go. Happy anniversary, PIC TV Network. 4-year anniversary. We made it. Hey, nothing but love. Here we go, folks. 4 years, PIC TV Network family. We're here. Brother coming on PIC TV Network, y'all. He's a writer. He travels the world. We connected here in wherever we are, man. But he's coming on PIC TV Network. He has a ton of footage, you guys. He has a ton of footage. And
He liked to write.
He liked to write, y'all.
Like to write.
All the people around the world, you hear that? He liked to write. He's been traveling the world. He got content after content after content. He's going to bring it to our network so we can show it to the world on PIC TV. It's my new brother, y'all. Let's support him.
Hey, John Amos and Casey Amos, my son, here in the state of Colorado, to the entire PIC TV network. And congratulations to all the PIC TV nominees for the Mega Awards, Gala Awards, and Community Heroes Awards. PIC TV, your future looks very, very bright. We'll be watching you and wishing you all the best. This is a shout out to David Evans, the president of PIC TV. Keep it up. Don't get none on you.
Get ready to elevate your style with the exclusive PIC TV Network Studio Hat. Made for true TV enthusiasts like yourself, this limited edition hat is the perfect accessory to make you feel like a star. With one size fits all, you can rock this hat with confidence. Don't miss out on this opportunity to own a piece of the PIC TV network. Call 202-505-2837 or visit watchpictv.com to order yours today. Hurry, as these hats won't last long.
Hey, my friends, this is David Evans, president of the PIC TV Network. I want you to join us on this Black Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we celebrate the 4th anniversary of the PIC TV Network. We're going to have awards that you're going to enjoy watching on your television screen. The PIC TV Network Global Award, the PIC TV Network Community Heroes Award, and the PIC TV Network Mega Awards. It's going to be amazing. We want you to join in 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your computer, laptop, or your phone. You can watch us 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the PIC TV Network 4th anniversary. We'll see you on the big screen.
Big. I want everyone to download the PIC TV network on your Roku search bar. My brother David Evans is growing PIC TV fans, and I want us to help my brother blow up PIC TV. Boom!
If you're 45 and over, listen up tonight. Colon cancer untreated can take your life. Get it right, get screened, no time to be silent. Take a home test or hit your healthcare provider. Colon cancer in the black and brown community, no joke. Chill on the alcohol, ease up on the smoke. Realize there's hope, but you gotta catch it early though. Without a health screening, you won't even know. Get tested, pay attention to the signs. Talk to your doctor and check your behind. What's coming in and what's coming out. Healthy eating is always the best route. I suggest you talk to your family, your inner circle, and screaming and proactive, and it won't hurt you. We all want to live our lives the best we could be. Go check your colon. Peace, I'm Chuck D. Save lives, and peep the people meaning. Stand up to cancer and get a screening. Save lives, take control of your health. Get knowledge for yourself, and it's the real wealth. Save lives, and peep the deeper meaning. Stand up to cancer and get a screening. Save lives, I'ma tell you the deal. Colon cancer is real.
Stand up to cancer.
Hello, PIC TV Network fans. It's David Evans from Washington, D.C., along with my co-host today from Atlanta, Georgia, the one and only Michelle Cox. She's the PIC TV Network business manager. Michelle, as we go into the last segments of the show, I want to talk about health for a minute. It's the holiday season. There's a lot of people who need to get their colon checked. They need to go get the mammogram. They need to go and not be afraid. You know, I turned the big sixth lane of my life this year, and you know, my body changed a lot. You know, for the first time in my life, I had to go to the doctor, and they gave me a little one of those shots in your arm to make your hand feel better. But Michelle, talk about this. It's holiday season, and people are watching us from around the world. Talk about the importance of going to the doctor, getting checked out, and not being afraid.
Well, your health is your wealth. And as you can see by my scarf, I'm a breast cancer survivor. The reason why, and I attribute my survival first, God. Number two, I was doing my regular monthly screenings. I found that lump. The other thing is I didn't ignore it. I went to the doctor and had things checked out. Well, with your colon, sometimes you can notice changes in whether you're evacuating, the color of your stool. But the easiest thing to do is go to your provider and ask for a screening kit. They have these wonderful things from a company we can't mention, but I took one. Sent the sample in, came out awesome. Little things that we do every day. One of the other things, making sure that we're eating right, a healthy diet, more plant-based, less fried. Now, who doesn't love holiday food? There's going to be fried chicken, there's going to be fried turkey, there's going to be a plethora of things, including yams and everything else. But how we prepare them, we can do healthy. Smoked turkey is healthier than fried. Fried turkey tastes great. I'm going to have a little bit of both. The other one is excess eating. You don't have to eat to excess. Remember, small portions. The portions that you have should be about the size of your palm. If you eat small meals, it's easier on your digestive tract. This is going to help you, number one, avoid getting cysts in your colon. Other things, are you staying hydrated? Excessive alcohol can lead to dehydration, and dehydration can lead to other problems in the body and in the brain. We're not telling you not to imbibe. We're telling you not to do it to excess. All these changes can help you. Now, the other part of it is exercise. No, you don't have to go in the gym and throw around 4,000 pounds. How about a walk after dinner? Just 15 minutes. Ride a bike. Just 15 minutes. Just do some basic calisthenics. I know everybody remembers doing jumping jacks. Those are good. If you can't jump, they have modified versions of that. But making sure that you move. The more you move, the healthier you'll be. Those and breathing. Just taking the time to breathe properly. There's so many ways that you can help yourself and help others. And what if you don't like exercise? Find somebody to walk with you. Take the dog out if you have a dog. There's so many ways to help yourself. Dr. Evans, back to you.
Yeah, you know what I love about this show, Michelle? It's beautiful because with a variety of things, because your mind is so beautiful. We can talk about education, information. This is what PIC TV Network is all about. Inspiration, entertainment. And we talk about health. We have that health channel. We talk about diabetes, cholesterol, high blood pressure. You need to check it out. That's why we had Dr. Rowland on and other doctors to educate people on that. So that was a great thing. Get checked out. Every year, Dr. Moore from GW has been my doctor for the last 50 years. That's my primary care physician. And I told him I want to live to 100. He said, okay, let's keep working on it. He told me about the plant-based. He told me some medicine I was taking to throw it away. You know, listen to your body. This is very important, especially during the holidays. A lot of people get depressed, Michelle, during this season. They lost loved ones, family members. They don't have money to buy things. And let's talk about some things that money can't buy, which is love, which is a phone call, how you doing? And being in the holidays that we coming in right now, Michelle, holiday tips to share love. It's not just about money. If somebody give you a dollar store card, say thank you. If they give you a call, say thank you. How many people had plans last night for this morning, but they perished? How many people had plans this morning? They perished and had plans for the night. So there's a lot of people who would love to be where we are. But Michelle, I wanted to talk about those holiday tips right now. Some people go overboard. They only got $500. You spent $1,000.
Well, there's a lot to holiday stress. The thing about it is, as people, a lot of people have the need to please others, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the one thing to get you through the holiday season is, one, stay within your budget. Number two, think about making things homemade that you can give. As Dr. Evans says, call someone. Also, think about doing service work. The shelters always need people to bring a few items. You might have gotten a turkey that you're one person that your company donated. Take it to a shelter and help feed others. That's going to help bring your holiday spirit alive. Practice gratitude, because every day that you get to breathe is its own miracle. Imagine the human body. We don't tell ourselves to breathe. We don't tell our hearts to beat. We don't even have to tell our minds to think. It's intrinsic in how we're created. Well, part of that creation is that we help others. We're hardwired to God. Scientists have proven that. And in this hardwiring, what we do is when we serve others, we feel amazing. I make sure that I'm doing service work. One, because it's my life's calling. Two, God blesses me phenomenally. I'll share a small story. I have sarcoidosis in my lungs. That means my lungs work against themselves. I have little nodules all over them. And the doctor said, I'm not supposed to be here, but God says different. So for me, every day that I get to breathe is special. I'm also a breast cancer survivor. I've survived several traumatic events, but God lets me live. And in that joy, I want to ensure that I'm helping others, not only because it's the right thing to do, because it makes me happy. And when you're happy, your life is more fulfilled. You're looking for a life of fulfillment. Look to serve in the ways that you can. It doesn't have to be anything big. Somebody needs childcare for a couple of hours. Somebody's got a new baby. Bring a meal over. You know someone in your neighborhood that might be elderly. Go check on them. Hey, do you need something from the store? Little things during this holiday season can help you be the number one candidate in your own life. That's the wonderful thing about holidays. It's about love and sharing. It's not so much about spending. Dr. Evans, back to you.
Michelle, that's why your salary is above above Atlanta, Georgia. We talking about PIC TV Network 4th anniversary on Black Friday, and I'm just talking about Michelle Cox allows me to expand about our shows and programs. Again, our health channel, our Hello America TV show. We have people on talking about subjects around the world, and no other broadcasting network would air, but we can let them talk. We uncut, uncensored. And now we're talking about holiday savings, staying away holiday stress. And I love what you said about partnershiping with churches and helping the homeless and the elderly, because that's what we're about, Michelle. You do know that. With Project Smiles, we give away gift cards, we give away toys, we help families in need. And Project Smiles was birthed 4 years ago when a young lady called me and said, I have nothing for Christmas. I have nothing for the holidays. I said, we're going to do something about that. I went in my pocket. I said, we're going to get you a tree. We're going to get you some toys. We're going to get you some gifts for your kids. And I told Michelle, she jumped on board. Lady of Wisdom jumped on board. From Mississippi, all PIC TV network managers jumped on board. And then we start giving, and raising money, and we start sending out toys, and then we do this every year. And I want to thank you, Michelle. You don't know how God used you, because some people are stressed out right now. They don't have any money. They're going through crisis, but you're telling them you can do something. Some things are bigger than money, a call of love, letting those kids know you care for them, and we're going to do all we can to minimize the stress during holiday seasons, Michelle. Just going and spending some time with the homeless, giving away some clothes, giving away some shoes, helping people during the holidays, giving away some things and sharing your time with people in need. And just praying. Look at the people down in North Carolina right now, who lost everything in the midst of Hurricane Helene and Milton, in partnershiping with the Red Cross and with PIC TV Network, Salvation Army, and helping folks. Or just taking the family out to a Christmas carol, walking through the park or being at some settings, going to church. It helps a lot, Michelle, especially during the holiday seasons. I wanted to talk to you about, Michelle, before we go into our next break and close the show. There's a lot of people that's watching us from around the world who want to get some help with Project Smiles. And what we do, we adopt the family. We do this every year, Michelle, helping the family in need, helping some kids out there. We take a little of what we have and we share with others. How do you feel about that, Michelle?
I think, number one, when you started the project and, the young lady that we had on, she's like, I don't even have food. And I was like, we have to. Mm-hmm. We have to. I've known since I was 8 years old, Dr. Evans, that I was going to be a philanthropist. Since I was 8, I remember my teacher asking me to be an ambassador for the school. And I told her I didn't want to be anything with the word ASS in it. And we both laughed. And she says, what do you want to be? I said, I want to be a philanthropist. That's what I'm called to be. And when you started Project Smiles and the young lady was like, we don't know where the next meal's coming from, we all dug in our pockets and made sure that we sent her money for food. We all dug in our pockets to make sure that her children had a good Christmas. Why is that important? Because our hands are God's hands. Our feet are God's feet. And the way we show service and glory to God is making sure that we help others. That's so crucial, not only during Christmas, but all through the year. But Christmas is a special time because children don't understand when you don't have all the time. And sometimes if you can go within yourself and take the time and say, I'm going to send $5 to feed a child, I'm going to send $10 to help a family, that is so very valued. And people remember that through their whole lifetime. I remember children that I helped when I worked for the Job Corps Center. And I've gotten wonderful surprises on Facebook. People see me, it's like, Miss C, is that you? I'm still doing my word a day. I've been on my job for 30 years. You helped me come along. Helping the homeless, bring sleeping bags and things out to help someone you don't know, not because you have to, but because your heart commands it, because the glory of God is serviced in those moments when we help others. And that was big about us bringing on Project Smiles. And when I say us, I mean Dr. Evans, because he started this and all we did was be able to pour into it. So I know this year is going to be extra special when we help families, send out gift cards, and help make children smile as they celebrate the birth of Christ. Dr. Evans, you did a phenomenal things bringing on Project Smile, and I thank you for that.
Well, this is what it's about. PIC TV Network is more than just a television network, with channels and shows and programs and commercials, whatever. But this time of the year, we like to just help whoever we can with the little that we have. Little becomes much when we place it in the master's hands. And I'm gonna play a roll-in on our anniversary where we were giving away gifts for Project Smiles last year, partnershiping with Remax down in Waldorf, Maryland. And the young kid came in there. He had to be about 7 to 8 years. He said, "This is the best day of my life." He got a bicycle. He said, "This is the best day of my life." And I almost started crying because that was me one day. That was you one day, wanting something for Christmas. And can you imagine not getting anything, Michelle?
Yes. I've been there. I remember when they said they would shut down the government back in the day, they really did that. My father's in the military. My mother worked for the Head Start program, which is a government-based program. And they didn't get paid for 6 to 8 weeks. And then on top of that, my mother had to have surgery. So we didn't get anything for Christmas. But we had each other. And our family, our extended military family, people invited us over for dinner to make sure that we had something to eat as kids. So those are the things I remember. I remember those Christmases struggling because we're a family of 6 and my dad was an enlisted personnel, not high up, just enlisted, working to support the family. So when I think about how I grew up, I know those struggles. I know them firsthand. But I also know when you have family and community, even people, even though we didn't discuss our struggles, people see you struggling and they come to help. You see somebody slip a $10 or $20 in your pocket and it's like, "Hey, I understand what's going on. You go get those children some food." Or they bring something by. "Oh, we had something extra. We're going to just drop this off because we had something extra." Not because they were trying to get in your business or embarrass you or anything like that, but they understood the struggle. And that's the important thing about when you love your whole community, when you love your family, when you have family friends. I grew up in a military family, and the one thing about military people, no matter where they are in the world, if you need a hand somewhere, we're here to help. And that's been the greatest thing about not only our family, but the military families around the US and around the world. That's one of the reasons why we make such quick ties so closely, because we know what it's like to struggle in war and out of war.
Yeah, Michelle, I'm just so happy. Again, those who are watching right now, you're watching the PIC TV Network pre-show that we are getting ready for Black Friday. We want the whole world to stop for a minute, come on our global celebration to celebrate with us on Black Friday, 7 p.m. right here on all social media platforms and on PIC TV Network, channel 1000. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll come back with final words. From Atlanta, Georgia to Washington, D.C., this is David Evans, your president of PIC TV Network. We'll be right back after this.
When I come to LA, I always just reflect on the life and legacy of Kobe Bryant, who was one of the greatest of all times. I watched him grow up playing basketball, and every time I come to LA, man, it's just a moment I have to just look back and remember the wonderful contribution that he made to the planet. And this is David Evans, Washington, D.C., visiting LA.
TV Network, we have some beautiful queens here today. Queen, tell me who you are and what you do.
Good afternoon. I'm Deborah Powell. I'm representing Virginia. And right now I'm working out and living my life and exercising.
Wow. How you like being at the Congressional Black Caucus?
I've been here many times before. I love it. It's an experience. You get a chance to meet a lot of people, professional people in Congress.
Very good. My beautiful queen, tell us who you are and why you wearing this beautiful crown today.
Hi, I'm Vinay Antoinette Lagan. I am Senior Miss Black America representing Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. I'm wearing my crown because I'm a part of history now. I am the very first Senior Miss Black America of Washington, D.C., and I'm here at the CBC to ensure that our voices are still heard and that I have an input in the story that's being told for the future.
Wow, thank you so much. How can people get in touch with you?
Oh, they can catch me on Facebook, Vinay Antoinette Lagan, or they can call me, 301-448-0126.
You know a lot of men watching you, so when you get your number out, I don't know the whole world gonna be calling you, you know that.
That's a business line.
Thank you, baby.
And I want to support my my platform. I am an advocate for domestic violence in the District of Columbia, and I'm a DC retired police officer.
Woo! All right, I love it, I love it. Beautiful queen, tell us who you are and why you wearing this crown.
Hello everybody, my name is Ashley Marie Myatt. I am the current reigning 55th anniversary Miss Black America Queen, and I am extremely excited to be here at the Congressional Black Caucus this year. This year is my first year, and I'm just overwhelmed with joy about the Black positivity that I'm experiencing in the businesses and the entrepreneurs, and just us being a Black people and succeeding in life. It's been an amazing and a wonderful time.
How do you feel when you're around these other queens that's with you today?
I'm excited. They're paving the way, not only for my generation, but their generation as well, to let people know that in their age category that you still matter, you're still beautiful, you're still intelligent, and you still can reach the limits.
Wow, thank you. Beautiful queen today. Queen, tell us who you are and why you wearing this crown.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Liz Dicker, and I'm your reigning first Miss Senior Black America. And I am also the CEO, founder of my own foundation called Angelic Halo Foundation. We bring awareness to cancer, lupus, diabetes, juvenile diabetes, and domestic violence. And also, we give awards to community leaders.
Wow, how can people get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me at lizd8933@gmail.com, or they can reach me on Angelic Halo Foundation @gmail.com.
Wow, thank you.
And also, I would like to say, please join our pageant world, Miss Black America, which was founded in 1968. We would love to keep this history alive because we are people who are always bringing things to the forefront of Black women being able to be beautiful, intelligent, and also receive the things that other people receive, because we need to be recognized also. So please come out, join us. The seniors, please. This is our history, and this is the history in the making with the senior Miss Black America. So please come out and join us.
Thank you. Please, what the PIC TV network you gonna be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
So, Michelle, when you see us at the Congressional Black Caucus, there was thousands and thousands of people here, and we doing media coverage. I'm gonna get my all access pass that they gave us. You know, I was like a kid in the candy factory recording and I saw so many people. I just came in my mind goes to that event. It was just so many people, so much going on. And then that Saturday they record Vice President Kamala Harris, Joe Biden. They had Fantasia did a concert. We were live up front. They didn't tell me to move either. They would let me record live up front near the stage. Michelle, you've seen us grow to that point. You've seen us grow from zero to the biggest stages in the world. How do you feel?
I feel that this growth has been outstanding. I didn't imagine it. It was your brainchild. It's something that you've done as a legacy to your sister and Dr. Evans. You've been doing an amazing job. People don't understand all the ins and outs of trying to run your own network. There's a lot of challenges, especially when you're running on a budget and a very thin budget at that, just trying to keep the doors open. But your commitment, your dedication, and your hard work, that's what's paying off. And the fact that you had an all access pass as media to one of the largest events this year, that is absolutely phenomenal. When we think about just being in the room with some of the people that you don't have access to normally, and being a small television network, and we're growing in our viewership. We grew from 1 million to 2 million, 2 million to 3 million. And we're seeing all over the world, just not here in the United States. But the biggest thing about that, and I'm always going to harp on it, is it's still committed to positive broadcasting of our culture the way we know our people are, not this sensationalism that you see on traditional news media, but the highlights of the fact that we are more than our struggle. We are more than formerly enslaved people. We're doctors, we're lawyers, we're in public service. And now, Vice President, and soon, hopefully, Madam President of the United States. Then all the other positive things. We had a CEO of Good Foods on. It's a Black-owned company that's been in business for over 20 years, making organic canned foods. People in our culture doing amazing things. And we have to think of the John H. Johnsons. You have to think of Albert Edmonds. He's the CEO of Black Enterprise. We have to think about all these media companies that have come before us, and for us to join the ranks of that. Now, everybody talks about BET. Please know that we don't denigrate BET, but BET is not Black owned anymore. It was sold. Sony Viacom owns BET. So if you're wondering why you don't get all the positive Black programming from BET, you get what they want you to see, how they want the Black community to be represented. Here at PIC TV, we show you what's true. We show you the Black culture as we know it and as we see it on a daily basis. And that's the difference.
Yeah,
Dr. Evans, back to you.
Yeah, and Michelle, to see where we come from in 4 years on Black Friday is a miracle. I've been to Warner Brothers and I was at the recording 4 times at that show. I mean, with Jennifer Hudson, studying. When I went, I looked around and seen the writers, the producers, directors. I seen the makeup art. I seen security team. I seen how they do the roll-ins and cuts. I seen 10 big cameras in the setting for what they were shooting. Everybody's in place. Everybody knows exactly what they're doing. And for us to do a show like this, it's a miracle. But Michelle, it costs hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars just to walk on that property and see how they got everything set up. And for us to be able to stream our own show, our own network, I thank God for you for hanging with me for 4 years. Lady Wisdom hanging with me for 4 years. Dr. Sheila McGrew, 4 years. Mel V's 4 years. We have people who've been working with us and in the trenches, and you put this network on your back when we needed help and said, I can't let it die. I can't let it go down. So if I have to do it by myself, you did it, Michelle. And before we close, I want you to talk about the importance of reading. I'm going to play this commercial and tell everybody what inspired you to do this. You know, after working with me and doing over maybe 200 shows, you decided to do this. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. It's Michelle, the computer lady with the PIC TV network. I'd like you to join me and my guest as we discuss the topic of the importance and power of reading. Every week, I'm going to be bringing a new guest as we dive deep into why our kids don't read and ways that we can help them. Stay tuned.
Michelle, what inspired you before we close this broadcast to do the importance of reading? What made you say, you know what, Dr. Evans, I want to bring this to the PIC TV network and I want to take it to the YouTube world and I want people to understand the heartbeat of the importance of reading. Talk about that, Michelle.
Well, I started the importance and power of reading. Number one, we came out of COVID and the reading statistics for our children were abysmal. They're not reading on grade level. If our children don't read, they can't have a successful life. They're literally almost doomed to live in poverty. Reading is the gateway to learning. And if you don't have just the basics, it's going to be hard to navigate a world that's full of computers now, AI, having to do things so you can have a better way of life. Things aren't getting cheaper because when I grew up, I remember a candy bar was 5 cents. Now a candy bar is $1.25 or higher, depending on where you live. Well, the average person can't live on minimum wage, and minimum wage, just so you know, is still $7.50 an hour. There's no way for you to make a breakthrough, and if you can't read, you'll be stuck in menial jobs, dead-end jobs, instead of having a career or being able to perform a business. The only way for us to uplift our communities is making sure that people read. Also, reading, not just reading, comprehension. You have to understand what's going on around you. And that's also the difference when it's time for you to go to vote. How can you understand what people are doing or understand about government if you don't read it? The other reason I started the importance and power of reading is I'm an author. I write books for kids. Part of writing books for children is making sure that not only do they understand the importance of reading, but making sure it's fun. It has to be fun because the only way for our brain to successfully learn is that we have to be in a positive and loving environment. And when children are having fun, when reading is a pleasure, and when parents, the village, they read to and let the children read to them, it's an unbreakable bond. And that's why I started the show, The Importance and Power of Reading. Now, Dr. Evans talked about that, but I want to ask, if you're a business person, have your own business in our culture, come on the show and let us talk about the importance and power of reading and how reading made you successful. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a CEO, if you're starting a business, if you're a mom that has helped make children successful, come on this show and interview with me and let's uplift our communities as we discuss the importance and power of reading. Dr. Evans, thank you.
No, thank you, Michelle. We have so many people from college professors who've been on your show, to doctors who've been on your show, to entrepreneurs who've been on your show. And you can still watch it on YouTube. Check it out. She's a part of us. I trained Michelle Cox into this TV world, doing over 100 shows. And I'm proud when one of the, like Patty from New York, another network picked her up. She's paid. And we started with a seed, and that seed begins to grow. And the same thing with Michelle Cox, who's still with me, still works beside me. But I always let people know there's room for growth and improvement. You know, take that big step. And I watched Michelle grow to being her own host for her own show. And this is what we do on PIC TV Network. We want everybody to come on here and then just like moving from elementary school to high school to college, and graduate school, and then boom, you out there. This is what we do, PIC TV Network. Michelle, before we close, I want you to we got to go into part 2 of this subject, because there's a lot of times things happen just like it happened. I talked to you 2 weeks ago about this crisis that we were having and the world stopped for a minute and said that it's going to be a bad holiday season. People was telling me we're not going to have nothing for Christmas. All the vegetables have been gone because the strike is going on. And she said, cool down. Michelle said, David, don't worry about that. Cool down. There's a lot of stuff out there, but you just can't let it overwhelm you. You can't let that dominate you. And I said, but Michelle, if they go on strike, what's going to happen? We don't have no groceries. We don't have no vegetables, Michelle. And people were emailing me and calling me, Michelle, saying, go buy all the stuff. Get everything off the shelves. Get everything out because we ain't going to have nothing for the holidays. Michelle, you were right again. And tell the world right now why you was right.
Well, that's part of reading. If you know how government works, number one, salute to President Joe Biden, because he said the two sides are adult enough to come to the table and work this out. And he was correct. No one wants to strike, and people need more than just a basic wage. They need a living wage. And when companies work together with the associates, this makes it easier for them to come to the table in good faith and bargain. And that's what they did. Same thing when ransomware struck the JBS pipeline and several other things, and we didn't have fuel. Like I told you, the government is working behind the scenes to make sure that they keep the American people safe because we pay for that service. We pay it in our taxes. We pay it in the people that we select to Congress. But without being able to read, without being able to glean critical facts and do critical thinking, we are afraid and we go off of the things that people tell us instead of doing the research ourselves. Just so you know, the people on the west side of the country, they had already signed their contract. They were waiting on the folks on the East Coast. The other thing is we get our fruits and vegetables right here locally. We don't get our fruits and vegetables from overseas. We get our meat here. Now, there might have been a problem with exported or imported goods to our country, but no one wants to strike. Everybody would like to work together, but sometimes when people are obtuse, somebody has to get their attention. And sometimes that's the only way. But I want you to remember one thing. Unions have helped make the United States strong. They helped create safer working conditions and a better environment for all workers, not just them. So when you think about that, it is a proponent of, number one, being a citizen of the United States. We have the right to be heard, but we also have the right to make sure that we work toward the greater good for everyone. And they did that. So that's why I wasn't afraid. I've done the research. I consistently do the research. I read on a consistent basis and I write books on a consistent basis. The question is, like Michelle Obama says, got to do something. Well, the doing something is being knowledgeable. The doing something is making sure efficient. Reading.
Wow. You know, folks, you're watching a special segment on the PIC TV network and Michelle Cox, you have an award that we're going to give you on Black Friday. I mean, for the show of the year, you've done over 100 shows with PIC TV network. You have your own show on YouTube, Importance of Reading. And again, to be with me 4 years, and we're going to bring some more of the managers on. I know Lady Wisdom Watson, she was in the project today. Dr. Sheila McGrew in Alabama, she's working today. And on travel, Mel Beast from Colorado, our PIC TV network manager. And our new managers are coming on board too. We're going to bring them on. Michelle, you are a genius, you know, and I'm happy. Nobody can take Michelle from me. You are a genius. We're going to close out this show, folks. Don't forget to support PIC TV Network. It's your network on Roku. You can watch us. You can support the programs, the shows right there. There it is. There's the QR code. Somebody's out there saying, you know what? I want to support the PIC TV Network. I want to help the PIC TV Network. Well, our donation line is open. And we ask everybody just to give $10 per year. That's $40 to help support the network for our new shows and programs. You can give PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, whatever you'd like to give. Call our studio line, 202-505-2837. Scan the QR code. PIC TV Network, your network. Now, wait till Black Friday. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be bringing on everything. We're going to bring everything we got on Black Friday. So don't forget, we're going to talk about the top shows. We're going to talk about the top commercials, the new programs we have on, the people we met. It's going to be amazing Black Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys are our global audience. You have no excuse. So set your alarm right now. Get ready to celebrate. Meet all the managers. We're going to bring them all on the screen on Black Friday. It's going to be amazing. Michelle, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you. Keep watching the repeats. Go back over this again. Watch the repeats. This is our second segment. We're going to have another segment coming on as we talk about the importance of reading. And don't forget to get your PIC TV Network hat. You know, that hat is blue. Michelle, tell them about why they should get this hat right there. Yeah, unmute that mic, Michelle. Unmute that. There you go. There you go.
Number one, it's stylish and it's a great looking hat. Number two, it helps support the network.
Yeah.
And it helps give us visibility as well. So people are going to ask you, hey, what's the PIC TV Network? Well, we're your channel. We're inspiration. We're education. We're entertainment, and we're uplifting to our culture and our community around the world. That's the PIC TV Network. And that's why it's important for you to support it.
PIC TV is the place to be. You heard it from Michelle Cox, and always from Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C. We here locked in together. And we're going to close out with our commercial that we have. And I want to thank you for your time. We'll see you next time on PIC TV.
Hi, Dr. Evans. On behalf of the Lady of Wisdom Publishing Company and all of our writers, we salute and congratulate you on the 4th anniversary of PIC TV. We have shared many programs and given voices to the voiceless. I am excited about my upcoming podcast on PIC TV, The Important Things, which airs this month. Dr. Evans, we are eternally grateful for your continuous dedication and the impact that you have made on informing, connecting, and assisting the next generation of content creators. We pray for you continuously. I am Dr. Cece, aka the Lady of Wisdom, a PIC TV manager from Jackson.
Hey Dave, this is Brian Mitchell, man. I just wanted to give you a shout out on your 4th anniversary with the PIC TV Network, PIC TV Network. It's incredible to see all the positive programming that you all are doing on Roku. Keep up the great work, man, and know I'll always have your back. Take care of yourself, man. God bless and much success.
Happy 4th anniversary.
The PIC network from Germany.
Thank you.
Hey, this is Kyle. Happy 4th anniversary to PIC TV Network. Keep going.
Oh, happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4 years.
There you go.
Happy anniversary, PIC TV. 4.
Here you go. Happy anniversary, PIC TV Network. 4-year anniversary. We made it. Hey, nothing but love. Here we go, folks. 4 years, PIC TV Network family. We're here. Brother coming on PIC TV Network, y'all. He's a writer. He travels the world. We connected here in wherever we are, man. But he's coming on PIC TV Network. He has a ton of footage, you guys. He has a ton of footage. And we're gonna.
He liked to write.
He liked to write, y'all.
Liked to write.
All the people around the world, you hear that? He liked to write. He been traveling the world. He got content after content after content. He's gonna bring it to our network so we can show it to the world on PIC TV. It's my new brother, y'all. Let's support him.
Hey, John Amos and Casey Amos, my son, here in the state of Colorado, to the entire PIC TV network. And congratulations to all the PIC TV nominees for the Mega Awards, Gala Awards, and Community Heroes Awards. PIC TV, your future looks very, very bright. We'll be watching you. and wishing you all the best. This is a shout out to David Evans, the president of PIC TV. Keep it up. Don't get none on you.
Get ready to elevate your style with the exclusive PIC TV Network studio hat. Made for true TV enthusiasts like yourself, this limited edition hat is the perfect accessory to make you feel like a star. With one size fits all, you can rock this hat with confidence. Don't miss out on this opportunity to own a piece of the PIC TV network. Call 202-505-2837 or visit watchpictv.com to order yours today. Hurry, as these hats won't last long.
Hey, my friends, this is David Evans, president of the PIC TV Network. I want you to join us on this Black Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we celebrate the 4th anniversary of the PIC TV Network. We're going to have awards that you're going to enjoy watching on your television screen. The PIC TV Network Global Award, the PIC TV Network Community Heroes Award, and the PIC TV Network Mega Awards. It's going to be amazing. We want you to join in 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on your computer, laptop, or your phone. You can watch us 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the PIC TV Network 4th anniversary. We'll see you on the big screen.
Did you know that becoming a PIC TV member is only $150 for a whole year? Plus, you get a free 30-minute virtual TV spotlight interview with our president, Dr. David Evans. And that's not all. You'll also receive a free TV-ready setup session, discounts on TV commercials and weekly TV shows, and even have the chance to join our team as a PIC TV business manager. Give us a call at 240-423-9820 or go to the PIC TV website at www.watchpictv.com to sign up today. Payments can be made through PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, or Apple Pay. Join us and let's get your products and services on the big screen worldwide today.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
What's the TV network you're going to be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
TV network you're going to be watching?
PIC TV Network.
TV network you guys going to be watching?
The PIC TV Network.
Happy man. What's the TV network y'all going to be checking out?
The PIC TV Network.
PIC TV Network.
Let's go.
David Evans.
Did you know that becoming a PIC TV member is only $150 for a whole year? Plus, you get a free 30-minute virtual TV spotlight interview with our president, Dr. David Evans. And that's not all. You'll also receive a free TV-ready setup session, discounts on TV commercials and weekly TV shows, and even have the chance to join our team as a PIC TV business manager. Give us a call at 240-423-9820 or go to the PIC TV website at www.watchpictv.com to sign up today. Payments can be made through PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, or Apple Pay. Join us and let's get your products and services on the big screen worldwide today.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the 5th floor. Yo, look at here. Y'all need to support the new Coaching World channel on PIC TV Network. It's all that. I mean, go to www WatchPicTV.com. That's PIC TV.com. It's all that. So spread the word. You know, the new coaches channel. That's PIC TV Network. www.watchpictv.com. You know, my dude, man, David Edwards is the president, all right, of the PIC TV Network. So let's support him. You know, PIC TV, all coaches need to be off up on this here channel. I mean, it's like money in the bank. Matter of fact, it's like served sandwiches in the bank. All the served sandwiches that you can eat. Watching PICTV.com for the coaches. Peace.